Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. This is Tracy here with Not Afraid of Color, and I'm here with another one of my Quickie series. In this Quickie series, I will show you how to kind of do this lift bokeh technique. It's just something fun to do, real quick. I just got these today from Simon Hurley, well, from Ranger, and these are the background, peel apart background stamps, the Stitched Snowflakes. And so I'll be using those. And what I'm going to do is I'm just going to take a piece of watercolor paper and we'll lay it down. I'm going to keep smooth side up. And I'm going to take a Distress Oxide. In this case, I'm using Salty Ocean. You can use any color you want, any color combination you want. And I'll show you some examples when I'm done here. So what I'm going to do is roughly color in the background. It doesn't even have to be perfect because we're not looking for a perfectly smooth background at all. We're just getting color down. And I'll tell you how I came up with this and why I came up with it is I was cleaning my, making sure that my brush could be fresh for some ink that was a lighter shade than what I was trying to use. And so I was trying to clean my brush off and I discovered something, and I'll show you what I discovered in a moment here. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to switch out. I'm going to be using Kitsch Flamingo since it's out. And it looks good with blue. It blends well. So you want to make sure that your blending foam is directly straight on there. And you want to kind of just turn it like this into your ink pad and then turn it on the paper. So I was cleaning my little ink pad like that and noticed that it made little bubbles. So I went, okay, let's play with that for a minute. And you have to, it takes a little bit of practice to get them perfectly round, but I'm not even really looking for round. Here's some that are a little bit more round, and I did them in multiple colors on a pre-colored background. I'll show you some on a white background, which I don't like as well. I like it better on a color background. Now I'm going to go ahead and grab my Ranger white pigment ink. And I'm going to go ahead and do the same thing with the white. And wait till you see this. Talk about quick and easy bubbles. I mean, it doesn't get any easier than that. Again, it does take practice to get them completely in a circle, without it wobbling off. But it's just those edges there that I'm trying to put the emphasis on. So once I have my bubbles down, here comes the magic. And you guys have seen this a million times before, but I just wanted to show you how cool it looks on this particular technique. So I'm going to lay down my stamp and I'm going to wet it, but I'm not going to saturate it. And I'm going to take my hand and just spread that water around. And if you get the water too thick on there, I'll show you the effect you get. It's still pretty cool, but it's not what I'm looking for. And I'm just going to lay my watercolor paper down there and press down on it. Give it a good press, lift it up, and it just lifts those beautiful snowflakes right off of there so they look almost white. And you could do that multiple times. So here's what happens if you get too much water. So it still looks cool. I still like the way it looks, but the less water you have, the cooler it looks. And just going to give it a dry here. And it's not too soaking wet, but I still like to use watercolor paper. I did try this on some non-watercolor paper, and it did that thing where it kind of raises it, so it almost looks embossed, but not quite. And I'll show that to you here in a moment. But see what you get, and this is just a quickie. You can, really go to town on those bubbles, or the bokeh, or whatever you want to call it. And again, that one I got a little too wet, but I still like the way it turned out. This one I did with multiple colors, and I did it over a piece that I had done with my brayer on the gel plate. This one is one with a white black background. It kind of looks like bubbles. See there's non-circular bubbles. And over here is the one that I did. If you look real close, it looks like embossed snowflakes. Anyway, there's a quickie for you today. I thank you for watching. If you like this video, please give me a thumbs up. If you'd like to see more, hit that subscribe button and hit that notification bell so you get notified every time I upload a new video. Thank you so much. Have an awesome day.